YouTubers, Roughsack here, and welcome to a little bit of Conquest on Karg Island, fast becoming one of my favourite maps. So I've just sped up this this little first bit here because wasn't playing with anyone I knew, and these guys I was playing with working pretty well as a team considering no one knew each other. And I thought, I'm going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to get up the other end of the map, and I'm going to leave some little surprises for our buddies on the opposing team. So I get up here and basically mine up a couple of sections of the dirt road and the normal road. So just to get some mines down. Eventually they're going to spawn up here. Eventually they're going to get in vehicles, and eventually I might get lucky and might take care of some business. So essentially, what this whole video is about is mainly when defending on Conquest or on Rush, and when I'm using the engineer, I really find you can be a real pain in the ass for some of these vehicle guys, and especially on some of these bigger maps. The vehicles can make or break a game, and if you can be the guy that can help sort that out and take care of some of those vehicles, you can really turn the game for your team. So here I took out the Jeep. There was no one in it. I didn't want to take the risk there was someone nearby. I didn't want to take the risk that they get back in it, so I just put one javelin into it and decided to push up and start working on the first objective here. Now, they did take all objectives to begin with. I didn't help by spending half of my time getting up the map, but I did work very hard to try and maintain this. It's not an MCOM, sorry, the base. I shouldn't call it an MCOM, I'm thinking Rush. It's basically work on this particular section of the map, which is right near their spawn, and basically try to be a thorn in the side of the opposing team. That was my base aim of this particular game. I decided it was a bit of a lone wolf move to do because the guys I was playing with, like I said, I didn't know. My squad members weren't really supporting me a hell of a lot. I don't know, that guy just drove right past me and then he got potted. So be it. So I thought, I'll mine up their base, I'll get in on A, which is right next to their base, and I'll try and hold it as best I can, and basically try and bring the focus of the opposing team's gameplay to that section of the map. Now, whether or not it was a good achievement, whether it is really the sort of thing you should do in normal gameplay, I don't know. It's something I decided I was going to try. It's not how I always play the game. I do love defending using the engineer. Well, I love the engineer full stop, because I really believe that the engineer is the workhorse of Battlefield. Taking care of vehicles, you can do just about everything with an engineer, with different types of rockets and gadgets that he can use. So yeah, so like I said, the focus here was to annoy the shit out of the team, keep the focus down this end of the map, allow my team to focus on the other end of the map, and basically this is the gameplay from that. So we got a tank coming up here. We get one javelin on him, trying to disable him at least. Sometimes these javelins work beautifully for me, so other times they don't seem to do jack, so that's a bit annoying. But you know, taking on a tank on my lonesome, love it. Love the challenge. Sometimes when you disable a tank, the guys will just jump out. Sometimes they won't. So here he is trying to take it back. I decide to get involved. I don't have any rockets left or anything else. Here's my teammate, he starts to scarper. But the guys get out. That was probably a bad move on their part. I don't know how damaged the vehicle was. But they decided to get out to take it, and to their detriment really. So basically any guys that come through here, I'm just looking for them, potting them, taking care of them. I probably should have commandeered the tank. That probably would have been a good move. I didn't really think of it at the time. Maybe to move it even out of the area, because it's going to make my life a lot harder, considering that I've used up all my rockets, I've used up all my mines already. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What's done is done. But yeah, you can really use the engineer in so many different ways, and it just really is such a versatile class. Now, I've tried the support class a little bit, and I've tried the He got done nicely. The assault class, sorry. And the assault class is a very small amount, to be honest. But I don't know, it just doesn't fit my playstyle, and I will use them from time to time to slowly level them up. But this is where it's at for me. Like, I just feel that I can do so much. So this was good. I stole the kit off the guy. He just happened to have a stinger. These things never hit for me. Like, honestly, most of the time it won't really bring down an aircraft because they'll set off their flares and whatnot. But I sort of decided if I can at least make myself a problem for these aircraft, if I can make them stay away from a certain area, because I know that when I'm locking onto them, they're getting all sorts of warnings. If I can get a rocket onto them, they're getting all sorts of warnings. May push them away, may distract them from a target, and sometimes that's one of the biggest things you can do. You know, you can get in there and some fail aim coming up here. Oh Jesus, that guy just gets flung by the tank. I don't know. Anyway, so we're trying to pummel into this guy here. Can't hit him for shit. I don't know why. Took me forever to kill him. Another guy rushing in, chase after him. Basically, I want to own this. I want to own this base. I want this base to be mine. I don't want anyone else to have it. It's mine. But I go down. Not to worry. We're going to get back in there. We're going to continue on with what we're doing. So, I just... I don't want to fly aircraft. I don't really want to drive tanks. I just want to blow shit up, to be honest. I guess that's why I love the engineer class so much. It's just so anti-vehicle. It's just so anti-everything. You can just demolish shit. Yeah, flag's going down. Where's he going to be? Yeah. I know, because that's where I sit most of the time. So, this is a pretty good game for me. As far as kill-death ratio and that sort of thing, I said it before, I'll say it again. It doesn't make a hell of a difference, but I feel that if you can stay alive longer on targets and areas, like I'm not talking about rushing around trying to get massive kill streaks or anything. I'm talking about you can defend an area for a large amount of time, then you're a big asset to the team. So we chuck down some more mines in this area just in case anything gets through. I'm really been finding the mines being really helpful. I've been dropping mines, running around for half a game, and then suddenly I'll just get points up on my screen for no particular reason, and bang, I've killed and destroyed something. If you're lucky, you'll get 2 or 3 guys inside the vehicle, and you'll get yourself a double or a triple. So we've got a Jeep jumping over the hills here. These guys are trying to get in, trying to take B. Get a little lock on. Pump that in, one's enough, and they go after this guy. And I do believe that I fail quite hard, but so be it. There was obviously someone else shooting me too, because I got a bit of suppression on me. But not to worry, we get back into it, and we don't give up. We fight on for another day. That's the other thing. Like you can't give up in these modes. It doesn't matter how far behind you get. Sometimes there is the possibility that you can pull a game back. You can pull it from your ass, as we say in Australia. But shit, nearly ran into my grenade there. Fail. Yeah, so it's. I'm really hoping to be able to bring you guys one of those gameplays. I would hope to get one where we are losing quite heavily and we pull it back, because I think that would be really cool to watch and really interesting to watch. This gameplay, once we got in front, we pretty much held it pretty strong. I dropped mines freaking everywhere. I want to make sure anything that got through any vehicles, they were under control, and I didn't want anyone having an easy run out of their main base. And again, my focus was to try and get back and try to cover A and take A back. That was a big focus for me. So you see me using the Javelin again. Like I said, sometimes it's a good effect, sometimes it's a bad effect. If you can hit one of these tanks that's near mines with the Javelin, I find that it sets off the mines. Mines plus Javelin equals instant death. So we get up here, decide to finish off the tank. I think the guys left it already. I don't think there's anyone left inside it, but I'm not leaving it there for someone else to pick it up. He does the runner. He never came for me. That was his mistake. Thank you very much. Done and dusted. And head back in here to take back A, because I want to be a thorn in their side. I want to be the pain in their ass. I want to be that person that they're cursing at the end of the game. Didn't get a lock on him for long enough, so didn't worry about it, didn't chase him. He went right past here and basically stayed here to help my bloke out. He's got that under control, and I believe I spot a guy out wide. For what reason I decided to chase him, I have no idea. One little guy on his own may or may not make the difference to a team, but I don't like to think that letting anybody through is a good idea. So I go after him, and there's not much range on this weapon, but I try to control it. I go full spray and probably get a little bit lucky, pull him down. Hopefully he had engineer as well, so maybe, you know, we sort of had equal range. So the G36C, this is a very nice weapon. I believe I'm on my 3rd service star already for this particular gun, and really enjoying it, and enjoying the control and everything else about it. Like, there's not much that I don't like about it. I don't find it has as good a range as what the Scar does. I do like the Scar. The Scar has, I think, slightly more recoil. This is just from my playing. This is not based on actual stats or anything. This is just my feeling for how the gun is and how the game plays and all that sort of thing. So please don't take it as gospel. It's just how I feel and how it seems to me when I play it. So I'm getting pummeled here at distance from the tank, playing a bit of cat and mouse. Want to make sure that hang on to this objective here. I can't let them take it too easily. If I've got to go down fighting, I'll go down fighting. It does not bother me. If I've got to die, I've got to die. But if I can hold this out and I can protect it, then it just keeps putting us in front more and more all the time. And you see their tickets are starting to tick away quite quickly. We've currently got 3 of the 4 objectives, and we're working on the 4th one. I'm jumping up and down here in the rubble like a goose. Basically just trying to stay away from the tank. And I found that if I stayed away from the tanks for long enough, the guys in the tank would get the shits, see, and come out. Okay, I got shot, that doesn't matter. The point is, if you annoy some of these guys enough in the vehicles, they'll be silly enough to get out, whereas you just park the vehicle in the spot and just start pounding everything. There's no need to get out and chase. The only time I get out to chase if I'm in a vehicle is if there's an engineer and I know that he's going to put some damage on the tank. But if that's not the case, then leave them be. Don't worry about it. Just move on with the game. So again, placing mines, like I said, they won't always go off. But if you've got that coverage and you've got those mines there and somebody comes through, they're gone. Especially with this amount of mines. This corner of the road was just absolutely littered in mines. Nothing was getting through here without setting something off. So we spot a tank out wide. The tickets are starting to count down. I didn't have to chase this guy. I put the javelin into the house, which is a bit of a waste. And here we go. Launch on him, launch on him, launch on him. Ready, go! Fire away. Now somebody, who do I give credit to? Is it GFD? I can't remember. No, it's not GFD. I can't remember his name. He's going to kill me. GDF. Mr. GDF. He knows who he is anyway. I was watching one of his videos and... Whoa! Dawn! He was talking about when you're launching the javelin, once you get the lock on, you've got that time to point up in the air and shoot. It makes a big difference. I was just shooting them into the sides of tanks and stuff, and I was not getting anywhere near the damage that I was able to get by doing it in that particular method. So I get the vehicle destroy assist. Happy with that always, but I still push up just in case there's anybody escape the tank. But I can't see where anyone is, and doesn't matter. The game closes down. We take the win, and I wouldn't strictly say that was a PTFO game. I finished second on my team. Finished positive. Obviously pissed them off. Held down enough of the of A and made enough trouble with mines and rockets that made myself a real pain in the ass. And you know what? As the engineer, that's your job. you're either repairing and fixing your own stuff, or you're being an absolute pain in the ass to the enemy. So try it, guys. Get out there. Be a pain in the ass. This is Roughsack. Catch you on the other side.